Now we are entering the Royal Bazaar. The ceiling is much higher for sure. And it seems like all the shops are closed. We're gonna take metro, special car for women, and we go here. This is the Bethlehem Church. This is the dry river, even though it's called River of Life, Siosipol Bridge. This is the north entrance. You can see the mosaic, the painting, which is really wonderful. Half gun, but it looks like a military campaign. Now we are entering the Royal Bazaar. But basically, now the surrounding of the Naksi Jahan is a bazaar, so doesn't make that much of a difference. But as you can see, the ceiling is much higher for sure. So even though now it's more like an art market, maybe in the past it's like a, maybe meat market and maybe food market, food stalls, and that's why there's ventilation up there. And there are second floors as well over here. Okay, let's move. After walking north from the square, now we have reached the bazaar area. There are several bazaar like Bazaar Hakim Street, but this one is the Grand Bazaar to the right, which is near the Jami Mosque. So let's go there. And if you want to see some spices, these are from flowers, as you can see. Yeah, more flowers here. Okay, so let's go and walk to the Grand Bazaar. I think this is actually already part of the Grand Bazaar, but the center is there. I think this is already the Grand Bazaar, so it's a very long corridor or hall, I don't know. And it seems like all the shops are closed except a few. I don't know whether they are always closed like this or maybe it's the wrong day. Sometimes some market like open only like on certain day. See, these are closed and closed. That was the Grand Bazaar. Actually, it's still long. The corridor still leads all the way towards the Jami Mosque. But because now already 4 p.m. and as you can see, the shops are already closed. I can see like some shops are closing their doors. So in Iran, I think they close their shops quite early because they also start their day early. And now we are walking towards the metro station. From there, we plan to cross the river and go to the southern part of the city of Isfahan. There is maybe an old church we want to see, and we want to see the famous bridge also. This is the Sheikh Mosque, seen from another side. We have reached the square here. There is also a palace, I think Chahal Sultan Palace, but I'm not sure. And there is a metro station here, Imam Hussein metro station. So we're gonna take metro, even though it only takes us one station to Siosipol Bridge. So let's go. This is the metro station. So this is to buy the ticket and then we go inside. So for 2 people, because it's just one station, it's only 4 riyal per person, 4,000 toman. So we try this card and let's see how to use this. And this is the train. There is one for special car for women and we go here. So we are here in Imam Hussein to stop to Siosipol. So it's quite modern and this is the train. We just came out from the train, and this is Siosipol MRT station. So yeah, only one escalator, and it's weekend, so maybe a lot of people, especially young people, are going here to enjoy the sunset by the river. The MRT is connected to the mall, like this one. So we go up, we can see the mall from outside. I don't know the name of the mall because it's not written in English, but basically this is Siosipol Metro Station, and this one Metropod, I think, or Metropol, I don't know. That's the mall. Not that big, but quite okay. And there's Lava Gelato. And let's go to the bridge, or maybe go to the cathedral first. So a little bit of info. We are going to the Van Cathedral. It's an Armenian church. It's been there since the 17th century. Well, when Abbas the first, king of Safavid, made Isfahan the capital, he actually put a lot of people. Hi, how are you? We're good. Thank you. So he actually called a lot of people to live in the new capital, and actually called by force, and a lot of them are Armenians. In fact, one Armenian or Georgian actually became the governor of Isfahan by the condition of he had to convert to Muslim, and he actually turned to Muslim with a lot of his retainers still Orthodox Christians. So it's quite an interesting story. And this place actually there is an Armenian quarter at the time, like there are hundred thousands of Armenians, I don't know about now. And we're gonna visit this Armenian church, very ancient, and a lot of people say it's the best Armenian church in the world. I don't know, let's see. Now we are already in the more modern part of Isfahan, and this is Nazar Street. I don't know whether it's related to Nazarene or Christian, because here there are a few churches down the road, Bethlehem Church and the Van Cathedral of the Armenian Church. So Nazar Street is a commercial district, I guess. A lot of shops like there. And now we're already near the Bethlehem Church. Let's take a look in front. That's the dome of Bethlehem Church. You can see there is actually a cross on top of the dome. And mountain. Okay, so we go to there, Bethlehem Church, and then to Armenian Apostolic Church, the Van Cathedral. Shopping center. Yep, it's really a place for shopping. Even across the street over there. Yeah. Baba Noel. It's about Christmas. So I think this is the Armenian quarter. And we are going here. So the dome just now that we saw, it's from Saint Bethlehem Armenian Apostolic Church. This one is even older, 1628. So only like several years after Isfahan was made capital of the Safavid dynasty. Quite old. And now we are moving on. Now we are going here. And yeah, actually if you wanna see the dome, this is the Bethlehem Church with some pigeons on top of the dome. Really, like maybe one of the first Armenian church. Okay, but we wanna see the cathedral now, which is not Bethlehem Church but Van Cathedral. A lot of people are hanging out here, this square, and we're going to the Van Cathedral, which is over there. I think this place is for the young people of Isfahan to hang out, because I saw a lot of young people, especially near the square just now. In front of us, Armenia Hotel. So the street like this makes you feel like you're in Europe and not in Iran. Van Cathedral. I think it's this complex over here on the left. Not sure if we can come in, maybe from the front. And over here, Simon Pavilion. This one definitely Christian owned. Okay, let's go to the cathedral. This is the cathedral. Yep. I don't know, on the clock I think it says Bangkok or something. but this is it. The daily visit time of Fang Cathedral is only until 5:15. So I think we are a bit late. And you see some political banner here. We condemn the forced displacement and ethnic cleansing of the Armenians by the regime of Baku, basically Azerbaijan. And here, I think this is a statue of a saint, I guess. Okay, Archbishop Kakator Kesavatsi, 1636 AD. The explanation is there. Probably the one who actually lead the Armenian church here in Isfahan. So it's already closed, but let's see if we can somehow manage to get in. Because inside there are beautiful paintings and frescoes. Yes. So this is the church. Maybe if we have the motivation, I will come back here tomorrow. If not, yeah, so be it. And I want to go to the Poipolan bridge, the famous bridge in Isfahan. Let's go. So this Armenian quarter filled with shops, young people. So this donut, it's art donut. One of them is 50 to 100 depending on which one. For example, this one Twix, it's 80 toman, so about $1.50. And like this Nutella, it's 100 toman, $2. And I just try the normal one, only around $1, which is expensive for Iran standard. Yep. So this is the shop. So this is the donut. Looks really good. And they give you fork, and let's just not working. Let's just use hand. Later just use. Okay. Really good. The bread is thick and the cream is sweet. Well, that's it. This one is St. George Armenian Church. Yep, it's this. So it's really Armenian quarter. A lot of churches just within several meters of one another, tens of meters. I'm already at the park by the river. It's called Zayandeh River or River of Life. And the bridge that we are going to is still in front of us. It's still a bit far. And we are going there because there is an ancient bridge, Siosepol Bridge. It's built in the 1603, I think. So it's basically like few years after the King Abbas moved the capital to Isfahan. So it's an ancient bridge, 400 years old. Basically, it's a good park. There are a lot of places, playground, but not many kids because it's already night. And you see, there's a cycling route for bikers and for those who want to jog, and the park for picnic also. And if you see, actually the river is dry, so maybe it's a seasonal river. And there's a bridge there, but that's not the bridge that we want to go. It's more modern. This is the bridge, the modern one. So now you can see the light. It's dry. And now we're going crossing the street and to the ancient bridge. This is the river, dry. The party over there, it's a closed party. And there is the famous bridge, 400 years old. It's 2 levels, so you can actually walk on the first level. Let's check it out. This is the dry river, even though it's called River of Life. And that's Siosepol Bridge. This is Siosepol Bridge, the 400 years old bridge. Now that it's dry, you can actually walk to the bottom and see the foundations. But maybe let's check the the main bridge, the top part first. Let's go up there. So I'm already close to the bridge. So yeah, if you wanna go up, actually you can go from there. But I guess I check down first because I'm already down here. So here first you can see, well, it's a bit dark, but there are lights over there actually. So let's check that side. Let's go down from here. See, you can go down here. And this under the bridge, there's light. So before water pass through here, I don't know now. Maybe it depends on the season. Yeah, and there's a smaller bridge here, and it goes there all the way. Yeah. Now I am no longer sure whether it's a seasonal river or it's a dead river. Quite ironic because the name of the river is the River of Life. And here you can see that actually the top is still very much crafted artfully, even though it's just a bridge and this is actually under the bridge, but they still make it beautiful. And take a look at this. Wow, all the way to the other side. And that's it. That's Yosipol Bridge, 400 years old bridge. And that is Isfahan for you. And if I have time, I will also maybe record tomorrow or the day after the Armenian church because people say that it's really great. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Ikuti terus Bang Jago. Sampai jumpa.